Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good morning and good afternoon to those who are joining us online. Thank you for spending your time today with us. Thank you very much. All right, so before I proceed further, let me introduce myself. My name is Farha from Postgrad Team APU. All right, so we just finished our session previously that is related with MBA and also DBA program. And now we have another session that is related with AI, artificial intelligence, and also data science and business analytics program. All right, so we have our speaker today, Dr. Siva Kumar, who will be sharing more on the, I would say, program structure, program overview, the prerequisite modules, who can join for this program, the demand industry, and also the career prospects, okay, especially on the AI and also data science business analytics programs, okay. And following that, we also have Miss Subhashini, our head of Appel, who will be explaining more on the Appel application, all right. And I hope you can stay tuned, and I hope this session can give you more insight to make a decision which program actually suits you very well based on your academic background, based on your working experience, and also career goals. Okay, so if you have any further questions or inquiries, you can just drop them in the chat box and we will address all the questions during the Q&A session. All right. So without further ado, I will invite Dr. Siva Kumar to begin the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica, for your intro. Um, Hi, how are you all? Have a very great day. Good morning, all. So today we have the postgraduate open day. Uh, so I'm going to talk on the programs MSc in data science and business analytics and MS in AI. So we have dealt this in the topic like rise of AI and data analytics, skills, careers, and industry trends in align with our programs MSc in data science and business analytics and MSc artificial intelligence. So let us look at the trends, like how the industry demands. Okay, so how the career pathways for both the programs, data science and business analytics and artificial intelligence. So welcome to APU PG Open Day. So as I did mention now, we will be discussing on these two programs. The other programs, probably earlier to this talk, the other speakers would have uh, explained more on that. So now we will see more on these two programs, MSc in AI and MSc in Data Science and Business Analytics. So first, I will give an overview on this session covering these two programs. So in terms of the skills, careers, and industry trends, then we will see like how this program is going to be. I will give an overview of the modules involved and the program, the career pathways of these two programs. Then we will discuss on how it is going to happen in full-time, part-time, ODL mode, like all these way, how you can get connected to these programs. Okay, so we will see all those things. And of course, you can connect with us with more Q&A also. We will have a session towards the end of this on APL also. So I have my colleague Subhashini. So she will be explaining you on APL. Okay. So as far as the global market growth, so we are all talking about AI, data science. So the sexiest career jobs. Okay, so the pathways as far as the industry demand is concerned. See, the AI market projected to grow at 37.3% CAGR, the compounded annual growth rate. So that's how you can see the statistics. But without looking at it, we can easily realize how the market trends are, how the industry demands are. So everywhere we keep talking about AI, everything is AI now, right? So when you talk about data, so what is data? So generally we synonymously equate data with information, but data is not equal to information. Information is something derived from data upon processing, right? So we are at a stage where we have huge amount of data, where huge exponential growth of data happened, right? So that's how where we are today, and we are d- uh, like seeing the use of AI everywhere, and how the data analytics is going to help us to find a value out of the data, right? That's how these two programs, MSc in AI and MSc in data science and business analytics, are very popular and top master's programs of our APU. So the industry demand is consistent and it keeps on growing. As I said, every one of us are generating data. When you look at the data modeling, earlier, someone used to generate and someone used to consume. Now the data modeling has been changed completely. Like every one of us are generating data and every one of us are consuming data. And due to several errors that we came across, if you see that exponential growth of data happen, we are at a state where we want to find value out of every data. We don't want any data to be left unnoticed. So that's how analytics is being done on every data, and every organization is interested and keen on finding a value out of the data. That's how data analytics and these AI agents, AI tools are in place to find a value out of the data and make the work, everything, I mean, in an automated manner through using these AI agents and all. So as far as artificial intelligence is concerned, as you all know, AI tries to inject that intelligence into machines so that machines can also think and do. So humans, we always think and do, but machines are garbage in, garbage out. So they just do what they are asked to do. But how we can give that intelligence into machines so that machines will also think and do like humans, that human intelligence, okay, is going to be injected into machines. So that's how this AI works, right? So we have several AI agents, okay, so that help the machines to learn, think, and do like human. Okay, so that's for that to happen. Like, what are all the different agents? What are all the different um, things are all put up in the form of different modules in this program AI, so that whoever joins this program AI will be getting acquainted to all these knowledge. Thereby he can be a data engineer, AI engineer. Thereby he can flourish in any industry pertaining to AI. So in alignment with the demand, industry demand, as I said, the data growth, okay, the requirement of AI automations, okay, always there is an exponential growth of demand happens in industry, and definitely the students are getting placed across various industries involving AI automations. Then, as I said, I'll be going through the program overview. So yeah, our programs, both MSc AI and MSc DSBA, are MQ accredited. Okay, so and our programs are all dual awards, like one with the APU award, MQ accredited, Malaysian Quality Agency awarded degree, and another one is a dual award. You will get a De Montfort University Award UK as well. So one you get APU award, another one De Montfort University UK award. Okay, so you can have dual award. This is one of the greatest advantages for the students, so that they can make use of the program to get jobs across Malaysia and across UK, even otherwise in other countries as well. And our program duration it is 1+ years. So generally it is 3 semesters. So it's a trimester. Uh, 1+ meaning like it all depends on they will be given like how they are going to be given with their visa. So sometimes the visa requirements will be in such a way that they do get 18 months of visa. Um, so that what they can do is, in case if they get 18 months visa, any international student, they can defer a semester, so that and they can complete within 1.5 years also. That's why generally we say that 1 to 1.5 years. So but however they can be able to complete in 1 year, so it's 1 to 1.5 years. And we have a part-time mode as well. This is the 1.1 to 1.5 years what I was telling about is about full-time program. And for part-time program, it is 2.5 years. So it is modular basis. For part-time, we go module by module. So it's not like in full time, as I said, trimester, every semester they will be having 5 to 6 modules, and they will be covering up all these modules in one semester, then moving on to second semester, then moving on to third semester, like that. Whereas in part time, it goes by module, it's modular basis. January to mid of March, they will be taking a module. Then from mid of March to June, May, they will be taking another module, like that. So they will be completing module by module. Thereby, all these modules, total number of modules, which is covered across 3 semesters, they have to cover up within 2.5 years. Okay, so the part-time mode is 2.5 years. And for part-time, parallelly, we have ODL fully online, 100% online mode as well. So where students, they don't need to be present physically. So it's a fully online mode of part-time. Okay, so they can get connected and they can have a few synchronous classes and joining online and asynchronous classes. So that's fully online based ODL mode of program as well. So we have full-time program, ODL program, and part-time program on board. So and the program duration also I did mention. As far as the entry requirements, bachelor's in computing or any related field. So your rigorous assessment would be done to see that whether you fulfill the entry requirements. And in case if like relating field and all. So whatever the necessary prerequisites need to be taken, our student ambassadors will be explaining you, and student service people will assist you in a very good way to come out with the proper prerequisites, so that you can complete those prerequisites, and thereby you will be able to join the program on time. And for the program, the entire master program, the total credits, every module has a credit. Every one module may have 3 credits or 4 credits. If it's going to be a research component module, it will be having 6 credits. So overall, the total credits for the program is 45 credits. So now let me give you an overview on the part-time ODL mode. Part-time is conventional part-time, where they will be coming and attending the classes during weekdays, evenings, and on weekends. Like say for an example, from Monday to Friday, for some days we will be having during those weekdays, evening 7 to 9:30. And on weekends we will be having, like Saturday we will be having 2 to 7, and on Sundays we will be having from 9:30 to 4:30. So this is to facilitate the people, those who are working in industries and all, to join in part-time mode and get the degree. This is one thing. And there is another mode, as I said, 100% ODL. So you can be remote and you can attend the classes online and asynchronous as well, and thereby you will be able to complete the degree in online mode. So that is 100% ODL. So we have both this part-time and 100% ODL mode of program as well. So for MSc you can see, as I said, for part-time and ODL programs, it is modular basis. Every time it goes by module by module. And in an year, we will be having 5 semester blocks. Just now I did mention, right? So I repeat, it goes like from starting from January, meaning January to mid of March, then from mid of March to mid of May, then end of May to July, then from July to August, then from August to October, then November and December. Like that, we will be having 5 semester blocks for part-time and ODL modes. And in each semester block, 3 modules will be offered. So you can see, as you know, for across trimesters, they will be required to take 15 modules, meaning every semester block we will be offering three modules. So amongst these 3 modules, they can choose to select any one of the modules. Like that, every semester block, whatever the modules being offered, they can see. So first semester block they can see, and in second semester block you can see whichever is not covered yet, whichever is not taken yet, they can choose that. So we will be also looking at that only, and we will be offering the modules in each semester blocks. So we will try to consider like all the requirements of the students, and we will see that all the requirements are met in on time. Okay, so module A, B, C in semester block 1, module A, B, C in semester block 2, 3, like that it goes. And every student is supposed to select one module from each block. And as I said, from January to this, it goes means like, is it going to happen every weekend? No. It will be having classes on alternative weekends, meaning during one tenure of module, you will be having 2 weekend classes, and for rest of the classes in the weekdays, as I said, from 7 to 9:30. So that's how it goes. So approximately 8 weeks for each block. So you can choose to go for part-time or 100% ODL mode of programs as well. So as I said, if you go for full-time, it goes by semester, like trimester I said. So semester 1, we have 4 core modules and 1 elective module. So each module goes with 3 credits. So thereby 5 modules totally, having 15 credits for semester 1. Same like semester 2 also 15 credits, but the difference is core modules, 2 core modules, and you are going to have 1 elective module and 1 research methodology module. So 2 core modules will be having 3 credits and 3 credits, thereby total of 6 credits. And the elective module will be having 3 credits. There will be 6 plus 3 total 9, and rest 6 is for research methodology module. So in the second semester, they will be taking a research methodology module where they will be given complete knowledge on how to do the research, how to come out with a master project, master research. So how to come out with a proper trendy proposal, academic way of proposal, okay, by performing a suitable literature review and finding out a suitable gap to be filled in. So they will be finding a proper gap out of the literature review, systematic literature review, and they will try to fill in that gap through the robust solution they are going to develop out of this master's project. Okay, so as far as MSc AI is concerned, they will be having the final project as project paper, which is 12 credits. So you can see in semester 3, they have 15 credits, which is given across 1 elective module and 1 project. 1 elective module having 3 credits, and research project, the final project, having 12 credits. So total 15. So across 3 semesters, you have 15, 15, 15, thereby a total of 45 credits for the programs. So you will be having the specializations of in the field of artificial intelligence by having applied machine learning, deep learning, generative AI. So all related AI latest trend modules would you will be taught. Okay, so this is on part-time and 100% ODL mode and full-time mode. So these are the three modes. So one is full-time mode, as I said, which goes by semester. Another one modular basis, both part-time and 100% ODL mode. So as far as the benefits, looking at the masters in AA benefits are there. So I said in semester one, you will be having these many modules, 5 modules you are going to have. In semester two, you are going to have 3 modules and research methodology module as well. In semester two, 3 modules and research methodology. Semester three, you will be having 1 elective module and a final project. So when you look at all the modules being dealt in this program, so are all having a real world applications. So some of the modules might be having exam assessment and in-course assessment, but most of the modules will be having in-course 100% in-course assessment, meaning say for an example, you will have a module on 100% in course. You will be having 2 assignments, having one assignment with 40% weightage and having 60% weightage in another assignment, thereby a total of 100% dealt in course. There are some modules where you have exam component and in-course component, maybe 70% for in-course and 30% exam component. But most of the modules in masters are 100% in-course component. So where you are asked to come out with a proper assignment, okay, involving real world application. So you'll be given a real world problem to choose any sort of the real world application domain involving AI, pertaining to AI, and you will be coming out with a proper solution involving the methods and techniques of that particular module. Say for an example, we have image processing and computer vision. So you will be given a real world problem where you will be able to perform the operations related to image processing and computer vision, and you will be able to come out with a robust solution involving machine learning or deep learning agents, okay, and come out with a proper solution. That's how you will be asked to do. So thereby you will have an you'll be having a chance to explore the real world requirements, real world constraints. Thereby you will be able to choose an appropriate AI technique, AI method, and giving a proper AI solution to the real world problem. So it involves real world applications and research opportunities. We have several research centers in APU. Okay, we have Credit, we have FSEC. Okay, so we have APCA, Asia Pacific Center for Analytics. Okay, so IoT, like AI Vision Club, like lot of research centers also there. So you can be a part of research center, and if there are any active projects, you can be a part of those projects as well. But we cannot accommodate 100% like all the students into those projects, as you know. So, but however, there is an opportunity. But however, you can be a part of these research clubs, okay, research centers, and you can see how you can contribute to these centers. So we have a staff with a very good expertise involved in these research centers. So you can be a part and you can get their supervision very well, and they will guide you and help you to come out with a proper research solution. So thereby they will be helping you to like giving an opportunity to publish your work in a research article as well. I mean, in the form of a research article as well. Okay. So the publication opportunities will be shown to you. Okay. Will be explored in APU through the help of these research centers. So AA project work, research opportunities, and applied learning approach. So all these things and overall I covered up, right? Yeah, these are the modules being offered in AI. So we have artificial intelligence. So in the first semester, you will be taking up this module because people probably may be coming from non-computing background or even from computing background. So having come to this program, having joined this program, once you are on board, okay, as a first semester module, the first module will be offered as AI. So you will be given a complete overview and an idea and knowledge on this AI systems. Okay, so what is AI? Okay, how AI works? Okay, so what are the different agents? Okay, so the real world applications involving AI to solve the problems in an appropriate manner. So you will be learnt on this module. Then image processing and computer vision. So computer vision, like where we will be involving pattern recognition. So we will be trying to extract the features, and based on the features, we try to detect the patterns hidden in every object or in an image. Okay, so thereby we will be able to segment and recognize the objects properly. Say for an example, face detection. Okay, so fingerprint identification, biometric recognition is what I meant. Okay, so like that, a lot of nowadays you can see in every industries and every organizations, we have computer vision. You take barcode everywhere. We just scan and QR. We pay, like everything is computer vision, right? So we make use of mobiles, like we are all used to mobiles, and we make use of camera, right? Selfies, all these things. So what is happening? We are just you making use of filters everywhere in Insta and all, right? So what is that? That is image processing. That is computer vision. So image segmentation, image recognition, object segmentation, object recognition. So overall computer vision, automated way how it is going to be done. So there involves AI agents. Okay, so how it is going to be done? It can be done in both, like as a traditional computer vision, or a computer vision involving deep learning. So that is how also it could be done. So you will be learning on this as well. And fuzzy logic. So we all might be using uh, washing machine at home. So what is the technique, the behind washing machine? There comes fuzzy logic. Okay, so fuzzy logic. Some of the washing machines, you can see the word also fuzzy. They would have kept it right. So fuzzy logic is that one. See, we will be able to classify the things easily. The rule-based things, how it could be done. Say for an example, today it is very sunny, right? So to what extent it is sunny? Say for an example, if it is going to be above 40 degrees or something temperature, when you see, is it going to be sunny? Yes. If I say yes, what about 39? Can we say cloudy? So that whichever that involves fuzzy, right? So how it is going to be involved, and how it is going to be put up in the respective classifications, and how we make it quite automated using the fuzzy rules, inferences. Okay, so that is all about fuzzy logic. I don't want to get into much technical on that. Okay, but however, just I gave an overview what it is. And of course it does involve AI agents and applied machine learning. What is machine learning? So just now, as I said, we try to inject the intelligence into machines artificially, so that machines will also think and do. So how do we get the intelligence, right, out of our experience, right? So how do we make the machines learn? How do we learn out of experience? As I said, how do we make machines learn? By observing the data, learning from the data. So we make that from the data. So as we learn with the supervision, we have a guide, we have a supervisor to help us. In the same way, machine is going to learn with a supervision or without a supervision. I said the machine learning happens from data. Right. So how that data is going to be? Is it going to be a labeled data, or it is going to be an unlabeled data? Based on that, we categorize this to into supervised learning, unsupervised learning. So we have these kind, sorry, in applied machine learning. So you will be, there are many models. We have methods and techniques pertaining to supervised way of learning, unsupervised way of learning. So what are those? So you will be learning in this module. And we have computational intelligence optimization, how the optimization is going to be done. Okay, how to make the garbage collection less, so that it will be quite fast enough. Okay, how to, in the same way, how to make the models in a very optimized way of working. So swarm intelligence, right? So particle swarm optimization, like we have a kind of intelligence we can see from the birds, from nature. Okay, so from that nature inspired algorithms. Okay, so what are those meta heuristic algorithms? Like everything is dealt in this computational intelligence optimization. And we have natural language processing. So speech recognition, right? So everything it involves nowadays, everything like over voice we try to get the help, right? So speech recognition, it is nothing but natural language processing, right? NLP. Then research methodology in computing and engineering. As I said, in the second semester, they will be taking up this module where they will be taught how to do a research, how to choose a proper topic, research topic pertaining to industry alignment and academic as well. So, and what are the research criteria, research constraints, what are the research elements? So they will be taught, and you will get an idea how to do a proper research. By having that idea and having a knowledge of how to come out with a proper proposal, you will be proceeding to the final project to come out with a proper um, academic way of research paper out of that final project paper, with a proper robust solution for the industry problem as well. Okay, then we have applied robotics. Yeah, applied robotics is one of the elective modules being given for AI students. So you can choose and you can work on if you want to go for applied robotics, or else we have pattern recognition as well. As I said earlier, we have image processing and computer vision. Those who want to continue in that line, those who are very much interested in computer vision based projects, they can choose this elective as pattern recognition, or else they can go for applied robotics, because having learned, if you feel like I can go ahead with pattern recognition individually, independently myself, then you can choose applied robotics also, so that you will get acquainted to two different domains, okay, application domains. Okay, so applied robotics, where you can see robo navigation, there also it involves, of course, machine vision, computer vision. Okay, so all these things, that's why those are connected as the connected electives. Okay, and we have expert systems and knowledge engineering. We have business intelligence in place, and multivariate methods for data analysis. So how the data analysis is going to be done based on multiple variables. Okay, so that is multivariate analysis and deep learning. So as I said, see, there are different AI agents we have. As I said, one is machine learning is one of the agents, and deep learning, where these models involve neural architectures, neural network architectures. Then it becomes deep learning, where we will be having layers like hidden layers, input layer, output layer. Okay, so where automatically the process is going to be done and you get the result. So it's like completely based on the neural architecture. So that is the deep learning. So there are a lot of deep learning models available, and uh, very popular models are all being taught in this module. So you will be able to uh, perform deep learning on your own upon completion of this module. And we have a project paper. As I said, the final semester you will be doing project paper where you take any suitable topic pertaining to AI domain, AI application, and you will be coming out with a proper literature review, research gap, then making a proposal with a suitable methodology, then coming out with suitable implementation, and coming out with a robust solution. Okay, so that's what is expected out of you in this paper. And there will be a supervisor, there will be a co-supervisor for you, we will be assigning, and you can choose on your own by proposing for a suitable supervisor who is in the same expertise area of your topic. Okay, that is how the project managers will be assigning you the supervisors. Sorry. So they will be guiding you through the entire duration of your project, and you will be coming out with the suitable submission of the project, then presentation of the project, thereby completing the program and coming out f- towards the award of the degree. Okay, so these are all the existing modules. I said existing modules, meaning we have done some changes based on, because every year we will be having industry panel. So industry panel keeps coming. That's how APU works. APU keeps on updating the modules in alignment with the industry needs, industry demands. So based on the feedback from the industry advisory panels, so we keep on looking at all the possibilities to um, um, change the models, meaning modify the models, so that we will be in align with the industry demand and need as well, so that always our students will be preferred by the market whenever they complete their degree and they get 100 percentage employability. Okay. So in align with that, I said modified modules. If you see, I'll come to that next. As I said, I mean, whoever the students from non-computing background, so they will be asked to take prerequisites so that you will be getting a chance to join this program and complete this program successfully. So for that, whenever, say for an example, now August intake is there, right? So the classes would be starting on September 7th. So we started this intake on August 3rd, meaning during this period, one month, you will be asked to take these prerequisite modules and pass these modules, though thereby you will be getting the entry requirement to join MSc in AI program. So what are all those prerequisite modules? So for MSc AI, we have programming in Python, fundamentals of artificial intelligence, then database fundamentals. As these modules, okay, give you a support, a kind of fundamental to handle all the modules whichever I did mention earlier, which are there across 3 semesters for your MSc AI program, right? So once you are taken with this, you get the entry requirement to join the program, and it gives you a comfortability also for you to do the program very well. Okay, having get this knowledge, okay, through these prerequisite modules, you will be doing the program very well. These are the new program modules, as I said. So what are the like differences between the existing modules and the new program modules? Students, those who will be joining from November intake, okay, or even in August intake also, they can be having a chance to take this updated modules, modified modules. So what are those modules that is different from the existing modules? If you see, pattern recognition has been replaced with generative AI, Gen AI. Okay, then intelligent agents and the expert systems and knowledge, so that has been replaced with intelligent agents and multi-agent systems. Okay, so and fuzzy logic is replaced with explainable artificial intelligence. So these are the 3 modules you can see as a difference from the existing modules and the new offered program modules. So one is explainable artificial intelligence, generative AI, and intelligent agents and multi-agent systems. So this is how the new models are going to be. Other modules, the core modules which are there, which are supposed to be there as per the program standards of EMS AI. So they are all in very much aligned, and they are all in aligned with the industry need and demand as well, as per the industry advisory panels. And for prerequisite also, we have done a change. Like we have added one more because statistics is also very, very important. This knowledge in order to carry out the multivariate analysis, time steering and forecasting analysis like other modules. So statistics knowledge is vital. So that's why we have added one more prerequisite as well. So instead of 3 prerequisite modules, now from new intakes onwards, you will be having 4 prerequisite modules. So as I said, programming in Python is going to be there, and fundamentals of artificial intelligence is there, data fundamentals. Additionally, you will be having statistics module. Having completed these prerequisite modules successfully, you will be allowed to enroll into MSc AI program. So as far as the career opportunities are there, so AI, you can be a product engineer, AI product engineer, AI product on a whole. Okay. Then AI consultant, business intelligence analyst, robotics engineer, because you will be having an idea on how robotics work, how robotics vision, robotics arm work. Okay. What are the AI methods and techniques behind robotics, like all these things. So you will be given a position of robotics engineer as well. So NLP engineer, computer vision engineer. So you have given an image, okay, given any scene, video analytics and all, you will be able to analyze the scene, okay, the moving scene analytics, like whatever may be. So you will be becoming the computer vision engineer. Then you can become as a general data scientist, because any data you'll be able to perform analytics on the data and come out with a suitable value out of every data, right? So then machine learning engineer, because you're going to be good at machine learning involving models, developing the models. Okay, so playing around the models, okay, hyperparameter tuning, all these things. So having a very good knowledge on that, you will be getting posted as machine learning engineer as well. Okay, so these are all the different career opportunities across several application domains and several industries. Now we move on to the next program, uh, MSc in Data Science and Business Analytics. So equally, if you see with AI, data science, which is being claimed as the sexiest job, right? So data scientists, so data analysts, right? So this is also one of our very popular programs. Okay, we have a lot of students being enrolled in this program every semester. We have a very good team of expertise teachers for this program for AI as well, as I said. Okay, so we have lot of students both in full time and part time and ODL mode as well. Okay, so this is a very popular program, and lot of most of our students, okay, all mostly all students, they are doing very well. Those who have completed our program, so they are, we have lot of alumni from industries here. So every time whenever we conduct a mega fair, career fair, okay, so we can see our own students coming and being there, um, recruiting our own students. Okay, so it's a very happy moment for our APU. Okay, so that's why very proudly we can say AI, MSc AI and MSc Data Science and Business Analytics. These are very popular programs of us, where our students are doing very well in many industries and uh, job market. So data science with business applications. Okay, so we have hands-on projects. See, in MSc AI, we had a project paper, final project, having 12 credits. The same thing is going to be here in MSc Data Science and Business Analytics, where this project is going to be divided into two parts, like capstone 1, capstone 2, and it is going to be put up across 2 semesters. So you will be starting your project in the second semester. So since you are going to have the project in second semester, in first semester itself, you will be having RMCP module, that research methodology module. So having learned research methodology with Miss research principles, all these research elements, you will be able to directly start your capstone project in second semester. CP1 is about literature review and project proposal. And in CP2, you will be performing the implementation of your proposed project. So that is, so you will be having research elements across all the 3 semesters, starting from first semester, then second semester, then third semester. That's how you will be having an MSc AI and MSc Data Science and Business Analytics. Okay, so we have expert researchers. Okay, we have industry experts. So we have many modules. We have tie up with the industries also. So you will have industry certifications upon completion of the modules successfully. Okay, say for an example, we have a tie up with SAS. Okay, so you will be getting a certification of SAS as well. So you will be learning. See, as I said, in MSc AI, even in MSc Data Science and Business Analytics, you will be having licensed. Okay, you will have an opportunity to work on the licensed softwares. Okay, so we have licensed softwares like for SAS and even for MATLAB, we have licensed software. So you will be able to work both online and offline on these using the APU credentials. So you will get that opportunity to work on different programming languages and get acquainted to different programming languages. So all are very demanding jobs as well. Okay, so a lot of opportunities upon completion this program, as I said, which is a very popular program. Okay, so data wrangling, statistical analysis, machine learning, business intelligence tools. So all these things are imbibed in our modules. So upon completion of these modules, you will get, as I said, some of the modules you will be getting certifications, and some of the modules you will be getting knowledge, starting from data cleaning, data management, okay, data pre-processing, and data visualization, and coming out with a dashboard. Okay, so the complete data modeling, the entire data life cycle will be handled. So you will be getting an exposure of handling the data, starting from data uh, creation. Okay, so data is going to be created somewhere. You will be bringing the data to the platform, and you will be starting working on the data, and towards the decision making. So the entire data life cycle, the data ecosystem will be dealt across various modules in this program. The program duration, as I said, like same for MSc AI, this is also 1 year program, varied across 3 semesters, so trimesters. And for part-time, it is going to be 2.5 years. For ODL mode, also 2.5 years. The difference between part-time conventional and ODL mode is it is going to be modular basis. So in part-time module, same like weekdays we will be having from 7 to 9:30, and on weekends Saturday 2 p.m. to 7 p.m., and on Sundays we will be having from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Right. So it is not going to be like on every weekends. So it will be having on alternative weekends, like 2 weekends in one tenure of the module. Okay, so that's how it will be dealt. And the core focus areas are big data analytics, data management, NLP, multivariate data analysis, big data analytics. See, nowadays, as I said, the data modeling itself is being changed. Every one of us are generating data, every one of us are consuming data. So data, enormous growth, exponential growth of data. So big data. What is big data? How do you say big data? Can we say like any data that exceeds 1 terabyte is big data? Or any data that exceeds 2 terabytes is big data? Can we define it in that way? So there is no one standard proper definition for big data. Okay, so we have different characteristics of big data, like voluminous data. It is voluminous, right? So volume is one of the characteristics. We have different varieties of data. So variety is one of the characteristics, right? So volume, velocity, it comes with high speed, right? So if it is going to be a huge voluminous data, how to handle it? Because it cannot be handled in a traditional way. What is traditional way? We handle the data. Say for an example, we have the data in our machine. We handle it, meaning we process it, meaning we come out with a code. We write a program and we run the program, we supply the data to the program, right? So in that case, what happens? Data is going to be supplied to your code. But in case of big data, what happens? Data is huge, huge voluminous data. So you will not be able to accommodate in your machine. In that case, we will be going for distributed storage of data. Since the data is going to be available in a distributed manner in a cluster, when we run a program, how can we be able to supply the code? So rather than supplying the data to the code, we supply code to the data. So that's how big data works, and big data analytics involves all these tools in a platform which accommodates this voluminous data, velocity data, because when data keeps coming in, we should be able to accommodate the data, right? We cannot stop in. That means the platform has to be, the tool has to be scalable, okay? And huge varieties of data, structured data, unstructured data, right? Semi-structured data, meaning we should have a flexibility to handle the data with ease, right? So the scalability, voluminous data accommodating with a huge velocity that comes in, right? And scalable flexibility. These are all the different mechanisms that a platform, a tool should have to handle big data. So that is all about big data analytics and data management, as I said. Okay, so you how perform data cleaning, data pre-processing, and making the data ready for data modeling. Okay, so how to handle the balanced data, imbalanced data. Okay, so like different parameters. Okay, how everything will be taken into consideration in handling the data. Okay, performing the analysis, performing the data analytics. Okay, see, data science. What do you mean by data science? Data science is an interdisciplinary field that turns the data into value using several techniques and several methods from various domains. That's why we say data science is an interdisciplinary field. It doesn't own any technique or method on its own. Rather, it takes from statistics, from mathematics, from machine learning, deep learning, like different techniques and methods are going to be used here in order to turn the data into value, right? So that's why this is such a interdisciplinary field where data analysis is happening, data analytics is happening, right? So uh, like all these things are dealt across all these modules. As I said, NLP, again, speech recognition and all, like how natural language processing is held, multivariate data analysis, right? So the multiple variables, how the data is going to be handled in that way. We have multi-level as well. So multi-level meaning the data in a hierarchical manner. Okay, so all these things are how going to be handled. All these things are put up across several modules so that you will be getting mastered on all these techniques and methods involving the entire data ecosystem to handle the data in a proper way with proper data storage and proper data processing. Thereby you will be becoming a suitable and proper data scientist, data engineer. Okay, so out of this program, okay, by completing this program in a successful manner. And we have capstone projects as well. As I said, capstone 1 and 2 we have in two parts. Okay, having 6 credit, thereby a total of 12 credits. So we will be having the core modules. Okay, and then we will be having the elective modules. You will be choosing the elective modules in such a way that with, because you will be having modules related to business intelligence, you will be having modules related to data engineering. So there are two pathways, specializations involved. You can choose whether you want to go with business intelligence specialization or you want to go with data engineering specialization. So if you have chosen the path in such a way that business intelligence, then you can choose the modules for your electives from business intelligence electives. Or else if you have chosen the path data engineering, then you can choose the appropriate elective modules given under data engineering pathway. So this is the module overview for data science and business analytics. So we have big data analytics and technologies, data management, multivariate methods, applied machine learning, research methodology for capstone project, natural language processing, data analytical programming, the advanced business analytics and visualization. Then we have an elective one, as I said, elective 2, elective 3, which you will be choosing from the electives pertaining to the respective pathways, either business intelligence or data engineering. And we have capstone project 1 and 2. The entire project is divided in two parts, like part 1 and part 2. Part 1 where you will be coming out with a suitable proposal and you will be performing the implementation towards the robust solution in capstone project 2. Same for capstone project 1 and 2. As I said, in case of MSc program, you will be allocated with a suitable supervisor pertaining to the expertise areas of your topic and domain that you have chosen for your capstone, and you will be doing with their guidance, and they will help you to come out with a proper project, and they will guide you based on the quality of the project for a suitable opportunity to publish your work in a suitable journal as well. So for business intelligence pathway and data engineering pathway, I said electives, right? So you can choose electives as business intelligence systems or time series forecasting, then behavioral science, social media and marketing analytics, multi-level data analytics, multi-level. Just now I was talking about multivariate and multi-level. What's the difference? Multiple variables. And here multi-level is hierarchy based on the hierarchy of the data involved. Then operation, research and optimization, And for data engineering pathway, you have cloud infrastructure and services, then data ops and production machine engineering. So data ops is more on agile and uh, data ecosystem, the entire ecosystem involving the data life cycle, entire life cycle. Then we have deep learning, intelligent systems, and multi-agent systems, then data protection management as well. So as far as data is concerned, we have to handle the data in a very sensible manner, ethical way, right? So what are the different laws involved, protection and management of data? So that all involved in data protection and management. Okay, so we have these two pathways. So having chosen the suitable pathway, you can choose the electives as well accordingly. So for DSBA, we have the prerequisite modules like programming in Python, database fundamentals, and statistics. Okay, so those who are from non-computing background and those who are not directly satisfying the entry requirement can do these prerequisites, and upon completion of these prerequisites successfully, you will be allowed to enroll into the program. Thereby, you will can continue and complete your program successfully. So for data scientists also, there may be some overlapping career opportunities for AI and data, because everything is AI, data, everything is involving machine learning, deep learning, right? So there may be some overlapping. So, but however, you can see business intelligence analyst, right? So you can come out with uh, uh, like like a dashboard, okay, visualization, and you can come out with a proper analysis. So descriptive analytics, diagnostic analytics, um, predictive analytics, prescriptive analytics. Okay, so you'll be learning on all these things across several modules in your program. Thereby, you will be able to come out with a job. Okay, so cracking business intelligence analyst, data analyst, programmer, data scientist, machine learning engineer, data engineer, quantitative analyst, data product manager. Okay, because you'll be learning on data ops as well. Okay, so you'll be knowing on handling the entire data ecosystem as a product on a whole. Okay, so research scientists, so those who are very good at research involving different models, machine learning models, data analysts. Okay, so you can become a data scientist. Yeah, this is the program structure. Excuse me. So you can see here the November intake is given. So when whoever is going to join in November intake, the November you will be taking the prerequisite modules. So upon completion of the prerequisite modules, you will be getting into the program and getting enrolled into the program, starting your classes from 11th January onwards. So there are going to be 12 weeks, which goes till the second week of April. Then there will be exam and final assessment, submissions, all those things. So you will be completing your first semester by April. Then you will be joining the second semester in May. This is how the program structure for the upcoming intake. For part-time module, as I said, it goes by modular basis, right? Module by module, it goes in semester blocks. So we have 5 blocks. You can see the first block, CIO, ESKE, NLP, PR, and RMC. These are the modules for both AI and DSBA programs. So students from AI program as well, students from DSBA program, you can choose the appropriate module amongst the offered modules. Then second block, you can choose accordingly. Then third block, then fourth block, then fifth block. So there are going to be 5 semester blocks. So every block, there will be some modules being offered. You choose and you go module by module. Thereby, you can see in an year, you will be able to complete 5 modules. So considering the project modules all together, you will be able to complete it in 2.5 years in both part-time and ODL mode. Okay, so this is part-time 100% online mode. So this is also same, like it follows the same structure of modular basis. Okay, but however, as I said, the difference is the part-time mode students, they will be available physical on the classes, Whereas ODL mode students, you will be having a few classes of synchronous classes. Rest all classes are going to be asynchronous. You will be joining remote online. Okay. Of course, why APU? Just now I was telling like all these programs, our APU programs are all very popular. Our students are doing great in many industries. Okay, so whenever any mega fair is happening, we can see our own students coming as the top people in their organization. Okay, and coming to recruit our own people, our own students. Okay, so we are very proud. So that's a proud moment for our APU. So ours is a premier digital tech university. Okay, and it's a 5-star Setara excellence rating. Okay, so APU, and it ranks number 16 in the world for international students. Lot of international students, they prefer APU, right? Because of having this premier digital tech university. Ours is a premier digital tech university. Once you visit the university, you see the infrastructure, you will get to know. Okay, so whenever anyone talks about technology, innovation, that's APU, right? So it's 5-star Satara excellence rating and dual degree. So you get 2 degree certificates. One is MQA accredited Malaysian APU degree. Another one is UK certified mm, De Montfort University degree. Okay, so you get 2 degrees, and it's top 2% as far as the worldwide universities. So that's why APU is preferable. Okay, so most of the students they prefer APU, and that's how we have the highest number of international students in APU. Okay. As far as the fees and the intake information for Malaysian students, the program fees are 42,800. For international students, it is RM 45,800. This is per year for the entire program I'm just talking about. And for ODL 100% online mode, it is RM 37,800. So more on the fees and all other like scholarship, whatever the discounts. Okay, so based on your performance in the undergraduation, your marking criteria, all these things. So more information could be you can be getting from the student services. We have excellent student services professionals here. Okay, so they will be helping you out in every step to make the admission procedure in a very smooth manner. Okay. So the next step, as I said, you have to meet your counselors. Okay, our counselors are here to help you out. Okay, you can apply online, so you can get all the help that you seek for. So as far as the postgraduate studies, okay, so we have, I'll just give you an overview of all other master degree programs. Just now we were keen on this Master of Science in Artificial Intelligence and Master of Science in Data Science and Business Analytics. Apart from that, we have Master of Science in Cybersecurity, Master of Science in Digital Transformation. Then we have Master of Science in Software Engineering, Master of Science in Information Technology Management, and Master of Technology Management as well. Okay, and we have PhD programs on board. So we have PhD in technology, we have PhD in computing, we have ODL modes for PhD in technology, PhD in um, computing, we have PhD in engineering, we have Master of Science by research as well. Master of Science in Computing by Research, where it's completely research based program. You will not be having any taught modules. Okay, that's why. So such a Master by Research program also we have, and we have Master of Philosophy in Engineering as well. So we have Master of Philosophy in immersive technology as well. So game development and all. So we have lot of PG Tech programs by research as well. So we have a graduate school of technology. So whoever wants to join for any further research programs also, as I said, we have a lot of research opportunities in APU. You can be a part of it. Okay, so we will help you to reach your goals. Okay. So MPhil, yeah, just now I did mention Master of Philosophy in Engineering, Master of Science in Computing by Research, and Master of Philosophy in Immersive Technologies and Video Game Studies. And for PhD Tech programs by Research, PhD in Computing Technology and Program, we have ODL programs as well. Now I move on the session to my colleague, okay, Shubhi. She will be explaining you on APL-C and APL-Q that we have here in APU. Okay, yeah. So if you have any questions, you can ask after her session. So we both are ready, and you are all most welcome. So all the very best. Okay, good luck. Thank you.
Okay, good afternoon. Thank you so much, Dr. Siva. All right, my name is Subhashni. I'm the head of APEL at APU. All right, just to give you a brief start before we head on to the slides, APEL is basically stands for Accreditation of Prior Experiential Learning. So technically, it means that if you have prior experiences, okay, in terms of learning, in terms of your work experience, these are the areas where we can look into converting this experience, these learning areas that you have covered, into a credit or either a qualification. So FLC stands for credit exemption, whereas FLQ stands for qualification. That means FLC, if you have working experience, you've got prior learning experiences, you are working, an adult who is working, then you can seek for FLC, whereby you will convert the experiences into a credit from a program that you have registered for. Whereas FLQs is a qualification offered to you based on the number of years of experience that you have had in the industry, or the prior learning experiences that you have, prior learning working experience and learning experience that you have. We collect, gather everything, we evaluate and convert it into a qualification and offer to you. So why APEL? So basically, the Malaysian Qualification Agency, MQA, has come up with a pathway for adult learners. Okay, adult learners, whereby people in the industry, working adults who have been working for a good long period of time, whereby they have missed the boat at that time to continue or pursue their education in the postgraduate areas, or even at the undergraduate level. And so while they have missed the boat at that time, they would have gone into the working world, right? Over the years, they would have worked for many years. Now, this is a new pathway for all these group of people to come back into the learning or the education system again to catch up with what they have left. So let me explain to you what is FLC. FLC is credit exemption, accreditation of prior experiential learning for credit exemption. It's basically turning relevant experience into course credits. Whatever experience that you have had at workplace, or whatever working experience that you have had in a particular area, which matches with the modules that you are taking for any programs that you have registered for, we convert that experience into the credit. Therefore, what happens is we give you a credit award, and it's also recognition at course level. So your prior learning may be assessed against learning outcome of a specific course. So every module in APU, every program courses or every syllabus in APU comes with a course learning outcome. So what we do is we compare your learning experience towards the course that you are looking at, not program, yeah, it's the module that you're looking at. So what we do, we map it against your experience. Example, for any of those masters program that Dr. Siva has mentioned earlier, if you're looking at masters in AI, there's this module called fuzzy logic and many other modules that he has mentioned. If you feel that you have got past working experience in this area, you have enough knowledge, skills, knowledge, ability in that particular area, what we do is we gather this knowledge of yours, your skills, and we match it against this subject, and we see if that subject's credit can be given. So what happens is you technically don't go in for the classes. We will evaluate you separately through a challenge test or identifying from the portfolio that you will be submitting. And if it matches, we evaluate through a group, or a group of assessors, particularly those subject matters in that particular area, and we see if that particular module can be given to you as a credit through exemption through the FLC. So the cost, the program duration will reduce because you have got exemption. And the good news is now we have 60% credit exemption through FLC. All right. So if you have about 10 modules to clear, 60% matches your past experience. That's like about 6 modules that you can ask for exemption. But of course, depending on how it matches the course and also your experience. So your experience must be relevant to the course learning outcome. Yeah. So how it works, first we discuss, okay, we meet with the Apple advisor, which is me or my team, and then we look at a suitable course within the program that you have registered. So you have to register for a program, and within the program, if you feel that any particular course matches your working experience that you have had, and then we follow up with a show of evidence. Okay, you submit all the evidence that you have to show that you have got enough experiences, enough knowledge about that particular course, and then we match it. We match it against the course learning outcome, and then we see how we assess you through a challenge test or a portfolio submission. We go through a moderation process, and then we award you the credit. So what happens is you are avoiding repeating learning what you have already learned at your workplace, and then it is also potentially shortening your course. If a full-time course takes about 1.5 years, if you go through FLC, you can actually cut down the duration because you are getting exemption for certain module which matches your prior learning experience. And of course, your fee structure will also reduce. So like I mentioned, it goes up to 60%. 60% of the module can be asked for exemption through FLC. However, it must match your working experience. Now, the next one is APLQ, Accreditation of Prior Experiential Learning through a Qualification. So this is interesting for adults who have been working in the industry at least for 25 to 30 years, whereby you have a bachelor's degree, okay, in a relevant field, and now you're looking at enrolling for DSBA program. This is particularly for DSBA program, APLQ. What happens is if you have relevant working experience for 25 or 30 years, we convert the 25 to 30 years of experience into the qualification. We award you the DSBA qualification. So what happens is you experience a professional industry experts with extensive relevant learning gained through formal, non-formal. So if you are an industry expert, you've been in the industry for so long, you've got that many years of experience in the area of DSBA, data science, so you can actually apply for APLQ. So what happens is your prior learning is rigorously assessed through 4 areas, 4 assessment. First, we ask you to submit a portfolio, which is a compilation of all the working evidences that you can provide to us. Once that has been evaluated, we will conduct a field visit to your workplace to see whether the learning outcome of the program is mapped against whatever that you mentioned that you do at work. So we will probably interview your subordinates, your supervisors, your colleagues, your management, and so to see how you have been conducting yourself at work and what are the learning processes that you what you're gaining at workplace as well. And then once that's done, the third stage is doing a challenge test. We test you through knowledge by giving you like a case study interview with you. And then finally, the last assessment is the capstone. So regardless whether FLC, FLQ, or any FL pathway that you take, the capstone is a must. That is where you do your final year dissertation. So that 4 assessment will be conducted. And like I said, this also shortens your duration, whereby this whole process can be done within 9 months. Okay, every time you complete one assessment, the 4 stages of the assessment must be completed. And once that's done, yeah, portfolio, validation, challenge test, and capstone, and then we will award you the qualification. So therefore, you don't attend classes, you don't go in for the class test, submissions, assignment, nothing. We will assess you separately on a different way to see how we can give the qualification based on the number of years of experience that you have. So the number of years of experience that you have in the related field, which is DSBA, should be able to qualify you for the qualification itself, to get the data science qualification through that many years of experience that you have. Again, This also recognizes an academic qualification, shortens your process, your cost, and also the fee structure is slightly lower compared to the conventional fees. Right? Okay, that's all for Appel. So do consider for all the master's program, if you have any relevant working experience, you can apply for credit exemption. But if you're thinking of doing DSBA and you have very good and extensive working experience in the area of data science, DSBA, data science and business analytics, do consider the AppelQ pathway. All right, thank you. If you're interested, please contact our student services team and we will be in touch to assist you. Thank you and all the best.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Subhashini and also Dr. Sivakumar for the very insightful presentation. All right, so we are moving forward for the Q&A sessions. Okay, thank you. All right, so we have one questions related with the APLC, Ms. Subhashini. All right, there is a question. How long it takes to complete one subject exemption? Maybe you can explain how long is the process for the APLC exemptions.
All right, thank you. For the FLC exemption, what happens is if you have already identified any particular module within the program that you are taking, what we do is we have a preliminary interview. What I usually do is I have a quick interview session with the candidate and to just ask what are the modules. Once you have identified the modules, we will appoint an advisor who is technically your program leader who will go through with you the modules that you are asking for exemption. And then what we do when we are confirmed, you start the application process. Once the application process is ready, we put you into the assessment, either the challenge test or the portfolio submission that you need to do. Once that's done, we assess you, we award you the grade, goes for a moderation process. Once moderation process is done, goes through the internal review and then to the academic quality for result review and also to the Senate. Technically, it takes about 2 to 3 months to complete the whole module separately. So you are not attending classes, but this assessment will run parallel with any other modules that you are taking. Yeah, hope that explains.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Vashini. Okay, so it seems like we don't have any questions in the chat box. So if you have any further inquiries or questions, you can contact any one of our postgrad team as per showing in the screen. All right. And for your information, we also have PG Open Day right now happening in campus from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. So those who are living nearby Kuala Lumpur, you may come and visit us from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. today and also tomorrow. And those who are want to meet with our counselors, we do have a Zoom session as well, one-to-one session. Okay, one-to-one session. You can just drop at the chat box if you need any online consultation. Yeah. All right. So I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So we do have another question. I'm so sorry. I overlook on the questions. Okay. Besides statistics, what other math knowledge is required? Okay. So maybe Dr. Siva Kumar can answer that question. Thank you.
Thanks for the question. Yeah, see, even you don't have any statistical knowledge also, as I said, you will be taking a prerequisite module on statistics where the fundamentals of statistics which are required for the program will be taught. So you will be getting an idea of all those necessary mathematics stuff. Apart from that, every module has got something like, say for an example, we have image processing as said, right? So in which every image is perceived as a matrix. So all all the operations on the matrix are nothing but the operations on the pixels. Pixels are nothing but the values of a matrix. So the knowledge on matrix operations related to linear algebra kind of things is required. So alongside taking the module, so whichever the particular content is being delivered, the necessary knowledge, the pre-knowledge on that stuff will be delivered to you, and we will be making you comfortable to take the appropriate contents as well. So you don't need to worry about it. So whichever, as I said, we feel like these are the things required, that is being put up as prerequisite. Otherwise, if you are from a computing background, definitely you will be having the necessary low level of mathematics. So you don't need to be scared. Okay. So you don't need to worry. So a little linear algebra. Sorry. So little linear algebra and statistical stuff, that would be sufficient to perform this module well. Okay. In this program well. Okay. So good luck. All the very best. Any other questions? No more questions?
The modules for data science and business analytics are they are they updated every year?
Okay, for modules data science and business analytics program, are they updated like every year? I mean, is there any changes on the modules like every year
No,
or?
it doesn't go by every year. See, as I said, that every year we have, of course, industry panel meeting discussions. Okay, so every year we have this process of program monitoring. Okay, so it goes. So that's a standard process in align with all the program requirements. So whenever there is a necessary to change the module, definitely we will take into consideration and accordingly it happens. It's not necessary to be every year. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Sivakumar. So I hope all the question has been answered, and I believe there is no more questions. All right, thank you very much for the very nice presentation, Dr. Sivakumar and also Ms. Subhashini. So everyone, we do have another session after this, which is related with Master of Science in Cybersecurity program at 2:30 p.m. So those who are interested to join, you may join online via Zoom. And we do have also physically here in campus, and see you guys soon. Thank you very much and have a great weekend.
Thank you, guys. All the very best. Okay. So good luck. Yeah. Welcome to APU. Thank you. Thank you, team.